Hello and welcome to Property Investments UK, and in today's video we're going to be looking at how lazy investors make money in property in 2017 and beyond. So this is a condensed guide effectively as to property investing if you want to be hands-off or not invest too much kind of time and effort in building a potential property portfolio, but still utilising resources, contacts and the knowledge of wealth of information out there already. Now, property investing historically has been very time intensive. So physically making a list of potential opportunities, going out and doing viewings, understanding what strategies and things to involve and get involved in. Thankfully, with the advent of, I suppose, an increase in access to information and also the type of property deals, because tech and different kind of social aspects have moved forward, in 2017 and beyond, there's lots of different opportunities to invest in property that aren't quite as traditional and mainstream as they were previously. The first thing to consider with that is buying ready-to-go property deals. So if you were to compare that to sourcing physically your own property deals, if you wanted to buy a ready-to-go deal today, you would have access to a range of different opportunities, a range of different properties and a range of different sites that you can consider on day one, rather than making a shortlist with estate agency listings, going out and physically doing viewings. So it gives you access and flexibility on having a range of different sites to go at straight away. The second thing to consider with, I suppose, a lazy approach to property investing is looking at crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a great way right now to invest in property opportunities. Like ready-to-go property deals, you get kind of presented a range of different opportunities to consider. However, separate to ready-to-go deals, what you can do is invest with the crowd. So if you only have maybe 1,000 or 5,000 to invest in property, it still gives you access to potential deals rather than waiting to build up a large deposit pot or buying properties outright with cash. Also provides a fully managed service effectively on those particular sites and developments and off-plan deals. So if you're working with a particular crowdfunding company, they'll present a range of opportunities that you can invest in. It might be a 6 month time frame, it might be 12 or longer in terms of the months and years involved in that particular project. But if you invest with that company, very often it's fully managed. It's taken care of, so there's no tenant issues that you have to deal with, there's no development issues that you have to deal with, you don't have to chase refurbishment teams or anything like that. It's quite simple and straightforward in that respect. So it gives you access as a lazy investor, if that was your inclination, to get involved in properties without having to be hands-on and involved in the day-to-day detail all the time. The third way investors can look at investing in property, bricks and mortar assets, on day one, without having to be really involved in the day-to-day process of finding, managing refurbishments, is certainly looking at ready-to-go deals, certainly looking at crowdfunding, but also maybe investing in property building companies, so stocks and shares. There's lots of opportunities out there that are publicly listed companies that do developments on large sites, major house builders that have some good income, some good dividends, that give you access to the property market without having to physically be involved in the day-to-day process. So we have some clients that invest across those different platforms because they love property as an asset base, but they just want to be a bit diversified. Now, I can't give you advice on what stocks and shares or what things to kind of specifically invest in on a particular given project. However, when it comes to potential opportunities, that's what we're currently seeing clients of ours doing, and they're types of opportunities that we're considering ourselves as well. So hopefully it gives you some context as to what types of strategies you can invest in with bricks and mortar and property without having to be hands-on in the day-to-day aspect. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and look forward to catching up with you in the next video. All the best, take care.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page. And in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating a cash-flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the properties you're maybe considering. And we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.